Hello, welcome to this playthrough of Elden Ring, where I will be in the co-pilot seat and Branwell will be driving. This is a lore playthrough, and in every video there will be spoilers because this is intended as a vehicle for Branwyn to explain her theories on the lore of the setting. So if you'd rather develop your own theories without being influenced by other people's, or don't want to be surprised on some of the deep lore of the game, this is not a straight playthrough of just playing gameplay focused. This is a lore focused playthrough. So you might want to give this a pass if you want to avoid big spoilers. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. And we're back.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here at the Stranded Graveyard, and I am about...
Not enough stone sword key.
I went to get the stone sword key. There's supposed to be one on that bridge. Is there not one on that bridge? Did I miss it?
And I will try to keep better track of time this time.
It's not there. Oh, joy. Okay. That's... I am perturbed. I am mildly perturbed. Alright. Easy place to get one. Round table hold.
You can buy them?
You can buy them from the Bell Girls. Yeah, so this opens up and that's where you go and see Gideon.
Does Patches count as your first major enemy?
Yes.
Interesting.
Definitely. Yeah, I need more runes. No. Yeah, let's go with that. Ah, 4,000. All right.
So you need a little bit more.
Well, 800. Yeah.
I remember when I started playing Neo 2, you start looking at all the Amarita costs and all that, and started thinking about, or if you lose 1,000 at the start, it's like, oh no, this is terrible. And then you play for a while, it's like, oh, I lost 1,000,000 Amarita. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nothing.
Oh, I need 2 for that. Okay, that makes sense.
So you had one, you just needed a second one.
Correct.
So you got the one from the bridge. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Yes, this is poison. You can see the poison build up. It's this... Poison is not the same deal as bleed. You don't get the big pop. You actually do get a damage over the time dot. And this is a trap.
Oh, wow. I saw that coming. I was like, oh, that's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah, that would one-shot us if it hits.
Looks like a revenant. Or invader.
Yeah, that's a ghost. You get a lot of spirit creatures down in the catacombs like these.
Mm-hmm.
See, it turns around and that gives us a window to...
Will it follow you down around the corner?
It will, but it's got to change its whole thing. See?
Yep.
And it does that, of course, to stop me from abusing it.
I feel like you shouldn't refer to me as an object. The good that I did.
Now, there are a whole bunch of secret ways through this area. Like this.
Okay,
You fall into your death.
there was no death.
No, because we can fall to that.
Yep. What the heck are these things? They are creepy and squirrely or spidery.
These are imp statues. They are animated like small gargoyles.
Ah.
They are usually armed with daggers that cause bleed. They are very annoying.
That's why there was a bleed bar on your thing. It's like,
correct.
at first I thought that was it telling you how much bleed you had built up on them, and it was like, oh no.
No. If you see a bar, then that is on me.
Ah.
See something. Say nothing.
Drink to forget.
And drink to forget.
Loves.
Okay, traps in this are quite terrifying.
Anyone stand out here?
Yes. So that is not a... So...
Secret door?
Yeah, that is not a secret door. See, these things are also tricksy. They will ambush us.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's one just standing there, and the camera came around, I was like, oh, there's a second one.
Yep. Oh, you... So this one has a great sword.
Yep.
You don't want to get hit by that.
Yeah, so I see.
Yeah, this is why I didn't concentrate very much on getting runes for the first bit.
Got it.
That's okay. We didn't really want to go in that direction anyway. We got kind of messed up by the way things went down. So we wait for this.
Oh,
now,
that looks like it might eventually break through that.
So the janky bit of dealing with these things, if you touch the back of the chariot thing,
yep,
while it's moving away from you,
yep,
you will be knocked over as if it hit you from the front.
Oh,
the hitbox is the same.
Nice.
It's a bit
Scuffed.
Those things are a bit iffy. I'm sure they had to do it that way, but
yep.
Yeah, so what we're doing here is we're just running to staying ahead of it.
Right.
Because what?
Listening for it.
Yeah, what we want is actually at the end here. Being guarded by this dude. Who is a banished knight.
He looks a little bit peeved that you stole it from him. The blink effect is kind of neat.
Yeah, spirit enemies do that.
I noticed your friend the Chariot was back.
Yep. I am out of sips. Okay. Ting.
Oof. Yeah, I figured you were trying to unicorn trap that and tease out the charge.
Yep, and that is what I wanted.
Ah.
We will be using the Dragon Communion seal rather than the Cormark seal if we're going arcane.
Cool.
And so cool.
Okay.
Fog decorations in the beginning.
Did it go around a corner? Oh.
It did. It must do the L circuit around the corner rather than just the straight.
Ah. Is it thinking or is it just a mechanism?
It's just a mechanism.
Ooh. Archers.
I'm going to lie still.
Question. Are spear users bastards in this game too?
Oh, yeah. Dang.
You can't teleport or out of this place?
Nope. Once you're in a dungeon, you're generally in it for...
The hall. Got it.
Now, I'm probably going to die here. I've probably made a mistake. Wow.
Whoa!
Or
Whoa.
I am the hero that the lands between deserves.
Or the villain.
Yeah.
That was slick.
Now, this is going to kill me.
Boss.
This is a boss.
Okay, yeah, you're not a little bit set up to deal with this. And that is a disturbing looking boss. Thank goodness most of what
It got me.
Yeah. Thank goodness most of what you got out of this was objects you carried in inventory.
Yep. No, those guys are why I want fire.
Got it.
The last site of Grace visited. We're not going to go back down there for a while.
Stake of Marika?
Yeah, the stakes of Marika are where you can summon. Oh, sorry, where you can respawn to. They're like bonfires, except like checkpoints rather than save spots.
Okay, and they're a dungeon thing?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
They're an actual. I'll point one out next time I go past one, so that you can see they're actual physical objects in the world that you can
Got
see.
it.
All right, we have the first part of our build. We are going to. I think we should break sequencing to go and get part 2.
Cool.
So usually I would do this whole bottom area and, gather some runes. I'd pick one of the weapons I'd pick one of the regular weapons from this area to, run around with. But if we're going arcane, then we're going to go arcane. And I am going to avoid Stormvale Castle for the moment by going around it.
Right, because this is definitely something you can't do in Neo because it's mission based.
Indeed. So these are finger readers. They will tell you a bit about the future and everything. I'm not going to worry about her at the moment. We're going to try and, we're going to try and power through to our to the build that we want to do as quickly as I can.
Got it.
We will pick this scarab up for now, though. Since we haven't talked about Gideon yet, one of the things is that one of the reasons that he's Gideon the All-Knowing is that those scarabs seem to actually be golems of some sort.
Okay.
And they have an eye. They have Gideon's eye symbol on the back.
Oh.
So it's quite likely that is how Gideon keeps track of everything that's going on in the lands between.
Got it. The IC.
Yes. So we follow this cliff face all around. We're not going to worry about the woofers.
They just look very confused, just like woo.
Leonia of the Lakes. So on a clear day, this is pretty spectacular. Speaking of which.
Wow. Yeah.
So this is Leonia, the land of the Carrion princesses and the moon-based kingdom.
That is pretty spectacular.
Yeah. That is the Academy of Raya Lucaria, where we will go to learn sorcery and meet some more interesting people. That is the cathedral we will be going to as part of Rani's massive quest line. You can sort of... It's hard to see here, but the city, like everything in the valley, is actually sinking into the lake.
Right.
And we'll be learning a bit about why that is. It's a dude called Thops in here. He's a sorcerer. We will talk to him later, but I'll grab the sacred tear from this church for now. He doesn't talk to you until you've got 10 runes to give him, and I don't have any runes right now, so...
Got it. So, you don't really sequence break in Neo 2 because it's not open world, it's a mission-based thing, right?
You do get to select which mission that you choose to take, though.
Yes. There are side missions that are not required. The required missions only unlock in a certain order. Side missions unlock after certain things happen, but you can do those in whatever order you want, and you can redo missions if you want. But there's other thing you can do that I do that could probably be considered sequence breaking is the way you learn. The way I think you're supposed to learn your first point in ninjutsu and onmyo is by getting the objects that raise your level immediately by one.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I do it is because you build up skill based off using items or skills. Is I go to the market for the Kodama market, and I'll buy a temporary one that will go away when this mission is, and I just don't leave the first mission until I have unlocked both skills.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Is that an instrument? I thought that was a fishing rod.
It is an instrument. They play music. So we're going to pick up that item, which is a belt lantern that I can use without having it in my hands.
Oh, cool.
One of the most useful items in the game.
Yeah. That isn't the part of the build you were talking about, I'm guessing.
No, that is not the part of the build. There are two places we can get that super early, and that's one of them. The other's right at the bottom in the Weeping Peninsula, which we'll also be going to. We'll get the map for the area. Run through here. I'll be grabbing stuff along the way. As you can see, this place is flooded and there's ruins everywhere, and
It's not
post-apocalypse.
Yeah, it's not quite a poison swamp situation, but I'm guessing that's the Kaled Waste.
Correct. Well done. You're learning how Miyazaki thinks already.
Okay, that was surprising.
Yeah, those things come out. So technically those things are revenants or aristocratic revenants, whatever they...
Mm-hmm.
Are you... Yeah, okay, we'll talk to...
Over here. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian, and now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
That's a big
Why
dagger.
not? You're not creepy at all.
What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
I'm not creepy at all.
Indeed. It's not like I'm wielding a dagger made out of rib cages.
Yeah, or at least molded to look like a rib cage, and also just still covered with blood.
Yeah. We're at 22 minutes, by the way, so
So,
we have, try to get within the next 8 minutes, but
yeah, not a problem.
I figured it wouldn't be.
Yeah, no, this trip to get the one thing that I want from here is pretty quick. But we're taking detours because there's just some stuff that's good to get along the way.
Got it.
Like dexterity, not crystal tier, so that our physic can increase our dexterity.
Nice.
Uh, there is the shack that the quote-unquote ruffian will have our that person's necklace.
Yeah. Is there a point in this where you're struggling, and then just suddenly everything clicks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As long as you're doing okay with like your build and stuff like that, yes.
Hmm.
You can mess up your build.
I figured you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? That necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to buy it. Why not? We'll buy the necklace from him for 1,000 runes.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't go and crying to me later.
I'd like to point out he's wearing a prisoner's mask.
Mm-hmm.
Piss off. What is it now? I see. You want some of me prawn?
Yeah, I am kind of hungry.
Freshly cooked it is. Alright then. It's yours. If you can meet the price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes. Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well. Sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped. Is it? Anyway. She ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Dude has no idea who he's messing with. I forgot. So yeah, we're gonna buy one of his boiled prawn bits. So
Mm-hmm.
The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The earth tree, I'm saying. Never met someone with a taste for prawn I couldn't trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
yeah, so we'll go and give that back, but we're gonna quickly go and get that thing I need, and then we can start a new video.
Cool.
So these crayfish,
Yep.
bad juju. We are not messing with these things. It's not worth it.
Okay, I'm seeing them now. I didn't immediately see them until you mentioned these crayfish.
Yeah. A, they're massive. B, yes,
Yep.
they do hit like trucks. C, they're snipers. They shoot a bolt of water like half the map.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really bad. Getting away from them is very hard, and I am underleveled.
Got it.
So yeah, we are headed for a church that should just be up ahead somewhere here. There we are. Yeah, so those are the frog-like people are Albinorix. We'll get into those later.
I thought they'd be more misbegottens.
No, easy correlation to make, but no. They're Albinorix are artificial beings.
Ah.
Well, I got the thing.
Ouch!
I am a lot better at this game when I'm not talking. So yeah,
go on.
That's the thing I wanted to get. We're going to memorize it now so that... Yeah, do that. Memorize spell. We're going to put that on the bar. We need Faith 12 for that. Cool.
Okay.
Let's do a... let's take a break.
Yep. I need to go to do thing out anyway, so I'm going to switch the video. I'm going to end the video right here and be right back.
All right, not a problem.